everyone has only great things to say about you, even
Really?
when you're not there. Yeah, and that too about your wit and your humor. And
paid them. I think उनको एक आध दिन लगा, then they realize कि मैं कुछ भी बोलता हूँ. I don't really mean it. 3-4 पिक्चरों में लोगों को मारता है, फिर आके एक आध पिक्चर में लोगों को हंसाता है. अच्छा. I am Arshad Warsi and you are watching Bollywood Hungama, rock star show, I believe me.
we have with us the master of wit and humor, Arshad Warsi, here with us on Bollywood Hungama. Pleasure having you, sir, on Bollywood Hungama.
Thanks, buddy. क्या हाल है?
So, how do you manage to
Do what?
ensure that everyone has only great things to say about you, even
Really?
when you're not there? Yeah, and that too about your wit and your humor. And
Paid them.
but you're not there, so how, you don't even know.
Okay. I don't know. I think I do have a little sense of humor, and I think we had a good time. Yeah, मजा आया. And they're a nice bunch of people. The thing is, most of them know me, so they know how I am. Like Anil Kapoor knows how I am. John knows how I am. Pulkit and Kriti and Ileana was new a lot, and Urvashi knew. But I think उनको एक आध दिन लगा, then they realized कि मैं कुछ भी बोलता हूँ. I don't really mean it.
So Ileana was just telling us that I asked her in the rapid fire that what can Arshad Warsi do if he's not an actor? She said stand-up comedian.
No, she's wrong. I'll be terrible.
It's an art to be a stand-up comic.
That's why I said I'll be terrible.
It's a real art.
Yeah, I know.
And
I
not
think
easy.
it's a very difficult job to be a stand-up comedian. I don't think I have it. I can, I have a sense of humor. So in a conversation and on the script, I can improvise, crack a joke. किसी ने कुछ कह दिया तो I have a reply or one of those. But to sit and write humor, that's a talent. Like even Anis bhai keeps telling me about writing, and I tell him, I said, मैं लिख नहीं पाऊँगा. मैं शायद किसी एक script को लेके उस पे improvise कर सकता हूँ, but if you ask me to write it, I may not be able to do it.
No, but I would disagree because we have spoken in many interviews, we have spoken off camera as well, and the sort of satire that you bring to the table, the sarcasm that you bring to the table, be it topical issues, be it anything else, it is सन्नाटे में आप कह भी जाते हो और
हाँ, but it is sweet of you to say that, but यार Faridoon लिखना बड़ा मुश्किल होता है यार. It's a little tough job to write. Someday maybe. Just then I want to embarrass myself. Maybe the last movie I do.
No, not really. I think this long way to go, just half the journey. Yeah.
करो, done. अजय ने तो 100 पिक्चरें कर दी अभी.
How many movies have you done?
I don't know यार. I've never counted really, but sometimes when I've gone on IMDb just to check the facts are right. ऐसे ही होता है ना कभी-कभी वेले बैठे-बैठे. तो I think कुछ में 60-70 तो आ ही जाती है, which I don't remember.
Which is very good.
Yeah, not bad, but I don't really remember most of them.
And humor has been one of your mainstay when it comes to your movies. Which have done well, be it Golmaal and Dhamaal. Maybe these are the two franchises.
I think humor is, how it is, no? It's more profound. It stays in your head. You remember it. People like it. So that's, I think, pretty much why it is. It's like if I might tell you a story, you'll forget. But if I tell you a joke, you might remember it.
100%.
So that's humor का वही चक्कर है. Safer भी है. Good for the producer. He makes money out of it. It's all good.
And it's good for the people as well because many times people, they tend to lead very stressful lives.
Yes.
And then we have news channels these days which are as good as like
sad news.
Awful. So I think people really want
stand-up
something.
Comedy.
It is stand-up comedy, but dark comedy, I would say, which is not really funny as well. I personally feel that many a times a movie like Pagalpanti, they're doing a great service to people because people can just lose their mind and just enjoy themselves.
Absolutely. Much needed. I think humor is much needed. Somebody offered me a very grim film some time back. I just couldn't get around doing it. I just couldn't. I said, yaar, I can't be making money out of somebody's misery. मुझसे नहीं होगा. So that's it. I think it's nice. It's nice. That doesn't mean that you don't do anything else. I think करना चाहिए. Every actor. Like I like the way John is doing this. 3-4 पिक्चरों में लोगों को मारता है, फिर आके एक आध पिक्चर में लोगों को हंसाता है. अच्छा अजय भी है, लोगों को मारता है, फिर जाके हंसाता है. ऐसा अच्छा है. This balance is good. Unfortunately, मुझे उस तरह के रोल ही नहीं मिलते. मुझे सिर्फ हंसाने के एंगल में घुस गया हूँ मैं. I think because I'm better than all of them.
You're better than...
Oh. That's what you caught. I am comfortable with acting. Per se. Comedy, if I have the right gang, then I have a great. Then, isme I'm not kidding, Faridoon. After a long time, it's not politically right to say what I'm saying, but the fact is the truth that after Munna Bhai won, this is after that I was given that freedom to act. Like Anis bhai gave it to me. He said, "Tum karo, khul ke karo."
So, this is one film that you're really interested in. Now, you are one of the very few actors who, at the beginning of an interview, has told me that I'm just doing this interview because I've been told to do it and I have to promote it. I'm not interested in the film. But this film, you've been really
It's a
bullish
nice
on
film.
social media. And you don't do that for all the films.
I
of
know.
yours.
I mean,
You've been posting a lot of stuff about the
I'm
film.
not very good with all this anyway. I'm not very good with this media, social media stuff. I'm not very good. I'm not very savvy with that. I mean, of course, we've been told also to do it, let's be honest. But besides that, yes, I feel like it. Because I am, in fact, while shooting, all I was thinking of is, I hope Yariska Part 2 bane.
As a Pagalpanti, you wanted to be a
really
franchisee?
wanted,
You think
I really wanted to. There are a couple of films which I want. Like, for example, for me, I want Ishqiya to never stop. Because it's not your regular run-of-the-mill film. It's an unusual film. You cannot stop something like this. It's not fair to cinema. I feel like that. Things like this should keep going. And then when you have fun, like I had a blast shooting for Pagalpanti. I had a really good time. Met fabulous people. Director who was confident and he knows his job. Secure man. No issues about improvise karo. क्या कहना है? Not that कि आप कुछ भी कह लो. तो he realized कि अच्छा मेरे inputs में कुछ value है. And he juiced it out. And I loved that. मेरे साथ I think पुलकित और जॉन भी बिगड़ गए. पूरी तरह देखना फिल्म में पता चलेगा.
Really looking forward to it. Honestly, I'm looking forward
क्या
to
कर रहे
it. You spoke about Ishqiya. So even Ishqiya had a lot of humor. Even Did Ishqiya had a lot of humor.
एक certain
Now,
kind.
when you're talking about intelligence factor, when we're talking about the sensibilities, both are completely different. You're having a dialogue in Ishqiya that आपका इश्क हमारा इश्क sex. And here you are having completely mad sort of dialogues, which are completely in contrast with what Ishqiya is.
Absolutely.
How do you just get into various roles?
I like it. See,
sensibility-wise.
You know, I'll tell you how I've actually...
The context.
I've advised people on this. A couple of new actors have asked me and the same question. It's very simple. I play the role the writer has written. I don't play the role that I want to play. You know what happens invariably? That an actor is comfortable in his skin and he likes to do a certain thing and he's good at it. So he wants to do that and that makes him feel secure. So आप चाहे कुछ भी role लिख लो, you end up doing the way you want to do it. With me, what happens is I ask my director, ask my writer, कि आपने what have you written? So they will describe. जैसे यार बब्बन ऐसा है, बब्बन ऐसा है, छिचोरा सा है, and he's got sex in his mind all the time, and he's not into love, and he's dirty, and he's blunt. Now I know what you've given me. So I will play that character that you have written, not what I want to do. So with same thing with all the movies. That's the reason why you will see all the characters different. You know, they all are very varied. तो ये फर्क होता है खाली. जैसे I mean, जो close है is I think the characters of Dhamaal and maybe Golmaal and Pagalpanti. They could be a little worse. Maybe because of the urban setting and the jeans and the jackets and the gloss and all that, you know. So there might be a certain similarity. But the moment you go off and you write a script and you give me a character, I will play the character the way you've written it, not the way I want to do it. I might have me in it because every character an actor plays, there is a bit of that person in that character. It has to come. But the actor has to mold that personality of his also into that character. That's how it works. Hi, I'm Arshad Warsi and you are watching Bollywood Hungama. Rockstar show, I believe.